The last word with Permanent TSB. For real savings options, visit permanenttsb.ie.
If you're wanting to know, will we be covering the Leno skit or sketch on Brian Cowen, which was done over the weekend? We'll get to that a little bit later in the programme. So, have you heard what Leno had to say about our great leader, our Taoiseach, Brian Cowen? It wasn't particularly funny. Well, I don't think so anyway. We'll see what our guests think in a moment. We've got Patrick Fain from the Sunday Tribune and Sinead Gleeson with us to talk about what's on television this week. But let's just hear the little sketch about our Taoiseach on the Leno show.
It's called Bartender, Politician, or Comic. Let's play the game. I'm going to show you a picture. Look at that guy. How many think he's a bartender? How many think he's a politician? How many think he's a nightclub comedian? Let's see what he does. He's the Prime Minister of Ireland. Brian Cowen, Prime Minister of Ireland. Oh, God. It's so nice to know we're not the only country with drunken morons, isn't it?
Ooh, ouch. Sinead Gleeson, what do you make of that?
That's a fairly obvious gag to make, I suppose, a bit predictable. Not surprised with Leno. He's got to fill the opening sections of his show, but a little bit harsh. I don't know. I mean, political figures are always going to be lampooned. It would have made more sense in the context if George Bush had still been president, not Obama. But maybe you could say that he asked for it. I mean, he wasn't actually drunk in the interview. There was just the congestion, the hint of a hangover. So I'm not sure that it's necessarily fair to call him a drunken moron.
The best bit was the little Darby O'Gill bits of music in the background.
And the fake Irish accent that he tried to put on as well, yeah.
But I don't know, like, when you listen to stuff like that, I don't know if we should care so much, because there's this kind of strange mixture of embarrassment and, pride that they've noticed us at all that kind of creeps in whenever people like that kind of take a blow at people like Cowen. I think it's just balancing things out for when Newsweek magazine put him into the kind of top 10 leaders there about a month ago, which is, I suppose, equally daft.
Yeah, Stephen Galway wants to know, since when was Leno ever funny? Particularly funny, and it was a picture that some of you might have seen, which appeared in front of the Daily Mail I think last week, which had been taken about a year or two back, in which a rather manic smile on the face of our Taoiseach and a sort of a mop of curly hair on him as well, I think, maybe he got it wet.